Good morning and a warm welcome to you all. Thank you for joining this fitness session by Lavina and Nishaben. Lavina and Nishaben, welcome. You may now start. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Navnath community, Jai Jinendra, and Pranam to everyone. Thank you for joining us again, and thank you, Navnath, for hosting. So this morning, we will just need yourselves, your positive mental attitude, nice, lots of energy. And if you don't have energy, I would like to give you one question today. Think about one word of how you feel right now before we start. I'll tell Mummy will help me translate in Gujarati. But it could be just one word. It could be tired. It could be lazy. It could be sleepy. It could be excited. It could be any word. So Mummy, just tell them.
Good. We feel good.
Yeah. So તમે લોકોને કહો કે એક શબ્દ તમે વિચાર કરો કે તમારું emotion કેવું છે before you start exercising.
તમને અત્યારે કેવું લાગે છે એવું તમે એક શબ્દમાં કહો. તમે થાકેલા છો, કંટાળેલા છો, કે તમે બરાબર છો, કે તમે સારા છો, કે તમે સાતામાં છો. એક શબ્દમાં તમે કહી દો.
So keep that in your head. Maybe send a message if you want to on the chat. It would be quite nice to see before how you're feeling and after how we feel. So I will ask you the same question at the end. There hopefully will be a bit of a change in how you feel mentally and physically. Today, if you have been to the sessions and you are using any weights, you can use some tins, some very light tins, some plastic water bottles, any household object that is safe and plastic. And if some of you have these stretchy resistance bands, Mommy gets a nice color coordinated one. તમારી પાસે આ કદાચ હોય તો Amazon ઉપર these are quite cheap and available. Otherwise, you could use a chundri, but it doesn't have the stretch. You could use a pair of tights. તમારી પાસે tights, old pair of stockings કે કાંઈ હોય તો ઈ વપરાય. So don't worry if you don't have one. I can see some of you have it. And just a reminder that if you would like to share your video, then I can see you, I can interact with you. So hopefully some of you have got your videos on. I've got my laptop here. So if you can put your video on, that would be lovely. I might take a couple of clips because this is all very inspiring for other people to see that our community, the elderly, are investing in their health to boost our immune systems, to keep us strong and fighting fit. So let's get started. Now, in previous sessions, I have asked you to warm up by doing fist rolls and ankle. One week we actually did both together. So you use one hand and in a fist shape, we're going to warm up the wrists. Nice big circles, 5 one way. What I'm going to ask as a challenge today to help combat things like dementia, Alzheimer's, is we try and get the brain to coordinate a few different movements together. So if you can't do it, don't worry. તમે એક જ movement કરજો. If you can, you're going to do the ankle and the wrist together. So we're going to do 5 one way and really warm up the wrist, the ankles, and then 5 circles the other way. So it's a little bit of coordination. The whole session today, you're going to sit nice and upright, shoulders back, core engaged, and then Mommy will explain in your stomach. We want to use that stomach muscle group. Lovely, good. I can see people are commenting on the chat. Just one word of how you feel at the start. So be honest, no one will judge you. I feel slightly tired. We had a very active weekend, but hopefully you will feel slightly better at the end of this. So I'm doing 5 on the other leg, other wrist, and then 5 the other way. So really take your time, warm up the ankles, the fists. We're getting circulation going in the body, and relax. Good. Then we will also do the same with our neck. We're going to do 5 big circles today, all the way around. You're going to sit upright. You're going to have your stomach muscles, try and pull them in, engage your core, and breathe as we go up and round, all the way. Good. Warm up the neck. Often feel a lot of tension, tightness in our neck and shoulders. And then when you're ready, 5 the other way, all the way up and round. Inhale and exhale. Really open out as if you're drawing a big imaginary circle all the way around. Lovely. And one more. Excellent. Good. So now if you do have a band, otherwise stocking, even a towel or chundri, a couple of the movements, it's nice to have this stretch. This gives you resistance. So it's a form of resistance, like strength training. Just in case we don't hit each other. Lovely. So we're going to start with our shoulder flossing. Some of you, all the exercises I'll show you seated. Some exercises we can do standing if you would like to get up and you're able to. Mommy will show you seated. I'll show you standing this one. We're going to bring the arms up. Inhale and exhale, calming round. Now, if your shoulder is tight, hold the band looser and bend the arms as they're going up and round. It's harder to keep them straight. Just see how your body is feeling, but we're trying to get the full range of mobility in that shoulder joint. So if you're able to stand up, it's a little bit easier because you don't have the chair back in the way. But this is like a shoulder flossing, I call it. Just like we floss our teeth every day, we should floss our shoulders. Breathe in, exhale, good. If it's hard to get up and over, then even if you don't have a long band, so if it's difficult, you can just do it without the band. Imagine you've got the band up and round. Inhale, exhale, lovely. I can see lots of you doing it. I want you to do 3 more. So you've done 10. Lovely, good. A lot of you have got the band now, which is excellent. I can see that's brilliant. There's lots of couples as well. You both managed to get bands. Excellent, well done. Good, and if you haven't got anything, you imagine the band, yeah? And then shall we do one last one? Inhale and exhale, calming round. Focus on your breath. It's very important to keep breathing during exercise, and it's also going to help calm the body and the mind. This exercise, if you found easy, you would move your hands closer. So there's a lot more resistance on the band. If it's hard, you go wider. So now let's go for cross the body, opening, stretching out. Exhale and inhale. I'm keeping my hands at the front as I bring them down. This is harder here. If it gets too much, you want to bring your arms down, you can. So exhale, stretching out, cross the body, lengthening. Inhale. Good. Mommy, you can now explain. Exhale.
Barish was clear. કાઢો અંદર શ્વાસ બારે શ્વાસ under શ્વાસ.
Let's try and do 5 more if we
બારે
can.
શ્વાસ
Good.
under
Lovely. Good. I can say Kirti Kumar Doshi using a chundri. That's brilliant. You're lengthening your arms through. I love that. We're improvising with whatever we have at home. Doesn't matter if you don't have a band. Let's do 3 more. You're doing really well. Opening out, waking the body up, doing some mobility work. Lovely. 1 more big one. You're stretching across. Excellent. Well done. Lovely work. And good. I can see Lata Auntie without the band. She's opening out, reaching. So even if you don't have a band, doesn't mean you don't have to exercise. I've always got an option for you. So relax. Now, some of you may have played golf or tennis in your younger days when we were allowed out as well. So what I'd like you to do, people say they have rotator cuff issues. This is actually good for also in your upper arm, by your shoulder and your bicep. You're going to keep your elbows tucked in. You can do this on the chair. Hold it wide because you want a lot of slack. If you don't have the band, it's fine. Elbows are tucked in, glued here. Wrist is staying straight. The wrist is not bending. It's staying straight. And we're going to try and bring this hand out towards the side. Exhale, inhale. So I'm squeezing out. Exhale, inhale. If it's easy, bring the hands a bit closer on the band. What I want you to do is try and get your hands so that it's parallel. So it's coming to here. I'll do it without the band. I'm going like this. Can you feel that? Inhale. Good. Squeezing out.
બારે શ્વાસ અંદર શ્વાસ. તમારી કોણી બે સાઈડમાં ચોટાડી દેવાની.
Good. So yeah, I can see a few of you that my elbows, it's hard to keep them here. Some elbows are here, but when we're squeezing here, then all the muscles in the forearm and this part, the bicep, will work. And some of you might not be able to get it straight out. Good. Squeeze out. 3. Make it challenging if you want. So go a little bit tighter. 2 and 1. To be honest, even if I did it without the band, just to get my hands all the way round while they're glued in is quite difficult, this rotation. So practice this one. It's quite good for rotator cuff when we're sometimes overusing the muscles depending on your job as well. Good. So let's do a little bit. Still, we're mobilizing, warming up. We will come seated here. We're going to do some knee extensions. I have had some messages, so people can contact me. But I did have some messages early on about knees. And I know knees is one of the most problematic as we age. So this exercise is like if you've ever been to a gym and you've used a leg extension machine, you would have a weight here and you would be bringing one leg up, and I'm literally squeezing these muscles here, your quads are supporting your knees. So by strengthening all the muscles in your leg, you can start strengthening your knee. I'm not just lifting my leg up. I'm actively squeezing really tight this knee extension and bringing it back in. So think about your mind over your muscles. So as I lift up, squeeze, exhale, inhale. We're going to try and do 10 on each leg, but go slow and really try and squeeze, engage these quad muscles. It looks like an easy exercise, but when you do it properly, this will help you strengthen your knees. Can you feel that, Mummy? Good.
તમારો પગ એકદમ સીધો કરવાનો અને ખાલી સીધો અંદર બહાર નહીં કરવાનો તો તમારા બધા આખા પગના મસલ્સમાં અસર થવી જોઈએ, આખા પગમાં દબાણ થવું જોઈએ ને પછી તમારે નીચે મૂકવાનું ને જેવા બારે જાઓ બારે શ્વાસ, અંદર આવો અંદર શ્વાસ.
Let's change sides. So let's try the other leg now. Squeeze up. I'm really tightening these muscles here, especially this top of my thigh. Lift up, squeeze. Good. Lovely. Really tighten. So think about it. Focus. When you send the brain messages and neurons to the muscles, you get really good results. So squeeze and lift. Let's do 3 more on this side. Breathing out, exhale. Good. Lovely. 2. Good, good, good. Can everyone feel this? Put your thumbs up if you're focusing on your legs. Very good. Very good. Now, a little challenge because I wanted you to practice that. However, if you found that easy, you can add in. We'll do 5 on each leg, but we're going to hold. So we're going to hold it up. I'm still tightening. 3, 2, 1, and release. So keep breathing, yeah? But try and hold here. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. 3.
પકડી રાખો તમારા પગને 3 સેકન્ડ સુધી અને મસલ્સ બધા ટાઈટ થશે, દબાણ થશે, તમારા આખા પગ ઉપર અસર થશે, આખો પગ જાણે ખેંચાતો હોય એવું લાગશે.
I prefer to keep my foot flexed, and I prefer to keep the toes towards me. I feel like then it's squeezing more muscle rather than pointed. Yeah, so change that if you haven't tried it. Let's do 1 more. Lift and squeeze. Bring your toes towards you and relax. Good. Let's change leg. Did you start feeling this? Good. So strengthening, yeah? Squeeze up. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Relax. You can do this exercise when you're watching TV, when you're relaxing. It is something that's very easy, and you can challenge yourself by adding longer time squeezing, or you can do more repetitions. Yeah, I think explain that you can do it anytime, even if you're sitting.
તમે કસરત ગમે ત્યાં કરી શકશો. તમે ટીવી જોતા હો કે તમે સોફા પર બેઠા હો કે ગમે ત્યાં જે તમારા પગ અને તમારા સ્પેશિયલી તમારા ગોઠણ ખૂબ મજબૂત કરશે અને તમારા અંગૂઠા તમારી તરફ પોઈન્ટ કરવાના એટલે વધારે પગમાં ખેંચાણ થશે.
Good. So I hope you can feel that. I can actually feel this part of my thighs. Can everyone feel that? તમને જરાક અસર થયું? તમને લાગે છે કે તમને ટાઈટ જરાક લાગ્યું?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, good. So now we will do the back of the leg. Niche here. We will lift up. So we're going to lift up onto our toes, and you're lifting your heel off the ground. And the one heel is coming off and down. If you've done this before, we can go straight into double. Both legs coming up, both heels and down. Now I'm not again just lifting them up. I'm lifting and I'm squeezing here, the backs of the calf, and then back down.
હવે આપણા પગની પાછળની આપણે કસરત કરીએ છીએ. આખો પાછળનો પગ ખેંચાવો જોઈએ. તમારા પગની પ્લેની ઊંચી કરો, બે ઊંચી કરો અને પકડી રાખવા. આખા પગમાં અસર થશે પાછળ.
Good. So this is your calf. Again, we're strengthening. And તમે challenge તમારી body ને કરજો. જેટલું થાય એટલું કરજો. But તમારાથી maybe 3 seconds hold થાય તો do 3 seconds. ને તમે એકલા practice કરજો. આ session maybe દિવસ પછી practice કરજો ને maybe તમારથી maybe 5 second hold થશે એટલે you're constantly trying to progress your body, yeah? I mean, if you could go up and really hold, keep breathing for maybe 10 seconds, you can really feel it tightening. Lift the heels as high as you can and relax. Let's do one more. All the way up. Lift the heels and relax. Good. So, we will now do a little, just a movement on our spine. So, if you across your shoulders, we're going to keep the elbows up. So our elbow, shoulder height, yeah? And then we're going to twist over, twist, exhale, inhale. And turn your head to look over as you twist. Inhale. You should really feel this. I can feel this straight away in my back, my upper back, if you're a little bit tight, even in your stomach, in your core, as you're twisting round. Exhale, inhale. Good. Let's do a few more. Let me watch you. So mommy will explain. Lovely.
હાથ તમારા ખભા ઉપર મૂકી સીધા રાખવાના હાથ તમે જેવા ટર્ન થાઓ તમને આખી અસર તમારા પાછળ પેટમાં થશે તમારા પેટમાં થશે અને જેવા આ બાજુ ટર્ન થાઓ એવું બારે શ્વાસ અંદર આવો અંદર શ્વાસ બારે શ્વાસ તમારું આખું અસર થશે અને તમારા સ્ટમકમાં પણ અહીંયા અસર થશે તમને ઊંઘ આવે.
Good. Just do one more. I can see lots of you working really hard. Lovely. And a lot of you are, some of you are in twos. Some of you are alone. I did a post, I'm on Instagram, where I also provide a lot of free workout. The post, I did a little picture about upper sessions to help combat loneliness. So one of my goals is, it was Loneliness Awareness Week last week. Okay, તમે exercise કરો છો એકલા તમારા ઘરેથી, but I want you to feel like we are all together as a community. Nut community, if you're even from any other communities, you're more than welcome. We are working as a virtual team, yeah? So feel that you're not alone right now, you're all together. I hope that makes sense, yeah? Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to now work. Now we've done a little bit of mobilization, warm up. I want you to try and do some cardio to raise the heart rate, get the heart working. Let's get the blood flowing around the body, lungs, heart, everything working. Mommy will show you seated. We're going to try and do our star jump. So one leg comes out and the arms clap at the top and one leg comes back in. I will show you standing. If some of you want to do standing, there's no jumping because it's low impact. We're going all the way round and back in. So you can do one leg at a time. Now, if you're getting, this is getting easier, we can go faster. And mommy can do double leg on the chair. So again, she's not jumping. Keep breathing. Let's try and pick up the pace. Good. So we're going for 10 more seconds. I'm going to go faster. Clap for yourself at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lovely. Did you feel your heart rate increasing? Make sure you keep breathing. Hold your stomach in while we're doing all these exercises. This is cardiovascular exercise, so aerobic exercise. Jetlu thai karjo. Single leg seated. Mommy's doing double leg, fast or slow. We're now going to try and do a full 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Same again. Come on, Navnak team. Lovely. Good. All the way round. You can pick up the pace. You can go faster. If you get tired, you can go slower. You can rest. You can join us back in. Let's keep going. I'm going to watch you for the last 10 seconds. Excellent work. You guys look great here. Star jumps. Low impact. Keep moving. 5. Well done, love that team. 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Excellent. Great work. So everyone was clapping for themselves. Have a sip of water. London ma. Have we got anyone from international watching us? But in London it's very hot, so make sure you keep hydrated. This week will be very warm. I hope ke badha 2 liters of water, daroj piye chhe. 2 big bottles is what your body actually needs, yeah? 80% of our body is made up of water, so make sure you're hydrated. Just a little sip because we're still exercising. But make sure enough water piyo cho. Let's do one more. Should we do one more? Yeah. Can you feel okay? Now, if you wanted a challenge, if that is enough, then each battle karjo. Otherwise, if the mommy want a challenge, she's going to add some tins, some light tins, so she could use them in her star jumps. Just adding a little bit of weight. We don't want to go heavy. So if you want to, and if you're standing up, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds again. Lovely. It's so nice seeing you all. Give yourselves big claps all the way around so your shoulders are working hard. Clapping through. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Do what you can. I am timing you. Excellent work. Pushpasha, Shirish Parekh, Pushpasha, Bharat Mehta's iPad, Tarkilaben, Saralaben, Bharat Kumar iPad, Gajendra's iPad, Dilip Doshi, Shantila's iPad. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There's so many of you. I'm going to try and read out some of your names. Very good work. Excellent. So breathe and relax. Now, for those of you that have done this session before, you will have seen the chair burpee that I have shown you before. You don't need to move your furniture. I'm just pushing this against the wall. So if you can't do this exercise, the same exercise karjo pachi, yeah? For 30 seconds. And let me start jump to pacha karjo. This is the option of doing aqua chair burpee. So on this one, mommy will actually demonstrate. You want to demonstrate? Okay, tame sofa, upar, tame unit, anything that is not going to move against the wall, yeah? So you're going to keep your legs wider, mommy. Keep your legs wider. I'll also do one here. Legs wide. Then I'm going to come into a little bit of a squat. So coming low, hands go down on the sofa seat. Make sure that my kursi against the wall chair, yeah? So mine, I'll be careful, but I'm careful, Rakjo. You step one leg out, other leg out into a high plank. Can you see straight line? My hips upper nati, niche nati, there here. Straight line from head to heel. One leg comes in, bent leg, other leg comes back in, and then I stand up and I give myself a clap. So this is our broken down burpee. So you just keep doing the star jumps, yeah? So we're going to try and do, we haven't done this before, 30 seconds of burpees. So now I'm going to keep challenging the Navnat team because we've been doing these sessions for a while. Good, so we're stepping out, stepping back in, make sure, obviously, mommy doesn't slip our socks on this floor. But later, tame trainers ke proper shoes perjo. Step back in and up. Now, if you wanted to, you could go a little bit faster. But I want you to practice. Make sure you get this plank in. This is the one that's really good for your core and back. Hold, and then you can step in and give yourself a clap. Good. So let's do a couple more. And if you're doing star jumps, keep doing star jumps. Let me watch a few of you. Let's do about 10 more seconds on this first round. Very good. Lovely, lovely work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tamaki anati thatuto. Tame first exercise karjo, yeah? So you keep moving, so you're still burning calories, you're still getting warm. Let's let mommy finish this rep. Big clap. Good. Excellent. So rest for a minute. How many do you think you did, mommy?
4
4 or 5. Good. So let's try and do maybe 5 more in your own time. So please keep moving. Star jump schedule. If you find that difficult, just BG exercise. Okay, shall we try and do 5 more? I'm going to watch some of you. Okay, let's go. 5 more in your own time of these. Lovely. So 5 more burpees where we're going nice and slow, stepping it out. Good. Hold that plank, so get a lovely straight line from your head to your heels. Good. Give yourself a lovely clap. Brilliant work. Excellent. Keep going. I can see lots of you. I've even got my mum here today on this. Hello, Mum. Kumud Ben Shah, Bharti Mehta, Kusum Panetta, Ranju Samaria, Meenakshi Shah, Mukesh Mehta. Well done, everyone. Excellent work. So keep going. Last one. Let's do one last burpee together. Out, in, and clap. Good. So this is where the burpee scares a lot of youngsters. It's a high impact exercise. But I wanted for you all to feel young. You can all still do this sort of safe burpee. Does it feel okay? Good, very good. So now mommy will come back on your chair. So I'm trying to move just be careful. I will show you standing. We're going to do our classic cardio exercise where we're going to move our hips up and down. So we're lifting the knee up toward the chest. I'm going to do it standing. I think Varsha, Bavishi, Ben, good. You're already moving your knees up and down. As you lift the knee up, think about upper core, this stomach muscle, especially this lower part, is tight, engaged, and it's each time, breathe out, lift and squeeze. I know that a lot of you have done this with us before. We're going to add in the punches. This is also great for the brain again. So we want to try and keep the brain working. You can go as fast or as slow. Mommy's going super fast here. Tame slower jajo, whichever you want. Keep punching out, love that team. Good. Let's go for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Everyone breathe. We're doing quite a lot of cardio. Lovely. I can see a few of you still moving. Brilliant. If you wanted to add a challenge, you can use some light Tims, maybe even your water bottles, depending on your level. So, beginner ho to kai weight mein vaparta. If you want to, you can use something safe, plastic objects. Good. I can see Mahesh Shah. Lovely. You've got some dumbbells there. Lucky you. Everyone's looking for dumbbells, but we can use just upper safe household objects. So let's do 30 more seconds, Navnat team. We're going to go up, punching out. If you wanted another challenge, you could punch up, you could punch forwards, and you could punch to the side, depending on your body, yeah? Otherwise, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's start working. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep pushing. Watch mommy. She's going nice and fast. You go to your own ability, your own pace. Keep punching it out. Get rid of any stress, tension, anxiety. Lovely. Lots of you are using tin, water bottles to challenge yourself. Great work, everyone. Nalin Patari, I'm loving you doing some sideways, some up, some down. 5 more seconds. Very good. 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. Wow. Do you feel your heart rate has gone up? Our breathing has increased. So take some deep breaths. Nice deep breaths in and out. Well done. So we will now do an exercise that I practiced yesterday to make sure, because I know so if you can do it standing, we're going to do the standing hip movement. Now after our hips, we want to keep mobilized, so our hip circles. If you can, mommy's going to do it standing. I will come in here and show you seated. She's going to stand up and you're going to balance. So hold your chair or hold the sofa or table, something that won't move. You're going to balance on one leg. So this is single leg work. And then we're going to slowly draw some circles with the hips. Then you can start off small. Then you start increasing and going bigger. If tamati upanathai, I'm going to shuffle forward and I can still draw circles with my leg. It's a different range of movement. It's more forwards. There, standing, you can do 10 on one side, one way, and then change directions, anti-clockwise. So thus, if you say 10 one way,
એક બાજુ 10 ફેરે કરો, બીજી બાજુ 10 ફેરે કરો, તમારો પગ ગોળાકારમાં ફેરવો અને તમારો બીજો પગ એકદમ સીધો રાખવાનો અને એના પર ભાર આવશે અને આ તમારા બે પગને તમારા હિપ્સને મજબૂત કરશે.
Now, some of you are already doing this. You're keeping your body nice and still. So I'm not leaning and doing the circle. I'm keeping everything still. And I'm trying to isolate. That means I'm only trying to move this hip joint. So the leg that's supporting might get tired. So stop when you need to. I'm trying to go big round. Now you start off small. And then your hip, as you get more mobilized, might be able to go a little bit bigger. Relax. So do you feel it as supporting pag-upar? Just keep your legs straight and try and do some hip circles going forwards. So let's change sides. So I will show you seated. So let's do 10 one way and then 10 the other. So I'm going to go on the other leg now. And I'm moving out and round. I know it feels different on the chair, but you can still get some movement through the hip. So try and keep your body nice and straight. Keep going, keep breathing. Hold the stomach in. Lovely, keep working. And when you finish your 10, so do 10 on each side. And relax, lovely. Good work. Okay, so can you feel Ketama hips? Yeah, we want to work this area, yeah? Now another challenge. So if you're seating, each same exercise karjo. This time, let's swap again. Mummy can come this side. I'll just move this chair a little bit central. You are going to do, so swap legs again. We're going to do to the side. We're going to do hip abductor. We're squeezing out and in. Now, as I squeeze, you don't have to go too high. I'm squeezing the outer part of my leg, this glute muscle. Exhale, inhale. Good.
બારે શ્વાસ અંદર શ્વાસ આ તમારા પાછળના મસલ્સ મજબૂત કરશે જેટલો લઈ જવાય એટલો લઈ જાજો બહુ ના લઈ જાય તો ઓછો લઈ જાજો.
And try and keep the body nice and still. I know we all want to lean in, but try and keep the body upright. You can support. As you get better at this, I can see one or two of you able to do. Well done, Varsha. Well done. She's got the balance to do it without holding the chair. But can you feel this muscle here, yeah? 10, and then you can swap over, Mommy. Lovely. So Mommy's going to swap over. You should feel it on your supporting leg as well. And you can go nice and slow. So sometimes slow is better. Where you lift and squeeze. I'm squeezing. I'm really feeling it. You can even hold if you're more advanced. You can hold for a second, squeeze these muscles back in. As you breathe out, you lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Good. Should we do 3 more? Or if you've done your 10 and 1. Very good. Well done, well done. Good. The time goes. I want to get so much in with you all. Let's do our shoulder presses seated because we just do a last bit now. We've done a lot of lower body. Let's get our shoulder presses in. Let's try and do it with the sit and stand. So after all, main exercise, independence matter. We want to be able to stand up. So feet wide. Let's first just do the sit and stand, then we will add in the weight. And we can try and add a shoulder press in if we want. Tamati na thai to chair pakadjo, ne jara kad uba thajo, and back down. Feet are wide for a nice base of support. Otherwise, let's try and go all the way up. Squeeze up. You can keep your hands here, you can keep them on your waist, you can keep them on the chair. Now, as I come up, I'm not just standing up, I'm squeezing all these muscles like a squat. So I imagine, if I'm imagining sitting back and down on a chair, so I'm here and I'm squeezing up. Breathe out. Good, as you come up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze up. Can we do 3 more? Good, just do what you can. Tamati, gentle time to cardio. Mommy, do you want to raise your arms? We can do the last 2 if you want with your arms in the air. Sitting back down and squeeze the glutes, the thighs, and relax. So squeeze all of these muscle groups. Core is tight as I come up and lift. Now to add a challenge, Tamati each karwa hoy to if you can't do 10, just remember कि कितना तुम्हें कर सको चाहे. Even if it's 5 good ones, I prefer कि तुम्हें 5 करो than you do bad form, yeah? तुम्हें good form में रखो. I'm going to give Mommy a little bit of weight because she's used to it. You could hold one. It's better really with the squat to hold one weight. So you can hold it in front of you like here. And then we're going to add in our shoulder press. So some of you have got double weight, that's fine. Mahesha, very good. So we're coming here, we're going to come up, squeeze up. Now as you come up, don't forget to lift and squeeze your thighs, your glutes. Let's go, squatting up. Make sure your knees are going out. They're not coming in. The knees are always going out. as you sit and stand up. Good. Lovely. Well done. Well done. Really good. I can see you all. Excellent work. Keep going. Try and do 10 for me if you can. Some of you got some good little weights on you. Well done. Well done. Breathe out as you come up. Keep the core engaged. Can we do 3 more? Squeeze up. Lovely. Give me a smile, everyone, as you come up. You're doing so well. 2. I want you to enjoy it as well. This is feeling good for our body and our mind, our mental health. And last big rep of that team. Good. Excellent work. Perfect. So those of you with videos on, it's really nice to see everyone's using different weights. Some bottles, some tins. Some people are just using their body weight, so no extra weight is also fine. Very, very good. We are going to now finish. We've done quite a lot of, do you feel energized? We've done quite a lot of different moves. Tama body video saved chair. I will upload it on my YouTube, Feel Good with Lavina. You can subscribe. Navnat also uploads the workouts on their YouTube channel. So tame pacha jojo, maybe practice karjo in between. You can do a few of these exercises. I like the sit and stand. If you can get to 3 sets of 10, and then you can start adding in your shoulder press, your weight as well, that would be a very good goal. Now maybe do it every 3 days. So don't do the same exercise every day. Give your body to recover, your muscles to develop. And if you feel any soreness, this is why we're going to stretch. You make sure you also have enough protein in our diet. We've talked about mug as an amazing source of protein with the magnesium and recovery. So let's stretch now because you've all worked very, very hard. We're going to keep one leg forward, the heel on the ground. I'm bringing my toes towards me. I'm going to link my hands together, interlock my hands, lifting up, stretch up. Inhale and exhale, coming forward. I'm going to come forward, relax the upper body, chest towards the thigh, and keep this leg straight. Now, if I want to touch my hands on my toes, my ankles, or my shin, wherever you want to reach, you just try and relax your head, your neck. Feel a long stretch on the back of your leg. Mommy will explain on the next one, but keep it straight. Nice deep breath and roll up. Good. So I hope you feel that stretch going all the way down the leg, yeah?
આખો પગ તમારો સીધો રાખજો, તમારો હાથ આમ જોઈન કરી નાખજો, અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો.
Good. Now you can do this standing. I will show you, I can see a few of you might be doing it standing, but actually seated feels really good. But I'll do it standing as well. Good. And coming forward. Lovely. So don't worry if you can't touch your toes. You can touch your ankle. I just want you to hold and breathe. Relax into it. Couple of deep breaths. 3. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, roll it up. Nice and slow. So you should really feel that in that leg muscle because we've done quite a lot of different exercises. It's very important to stretch so we don't get injured. We increase our flexibility. We're going to do a forward fold. So just simply seated or standing. So I can see a couple of you are standing. Mommy, you're going to just lengthen up, both arms up. Inhale and now bring the whole body down towards touching your toes. Now let your head go, let your shoulders go, let everything upper body relax. And just breathe, let go of any tension. 3, 2, 1, and roll up. If you are standing, it's quite a deep stretch, that one, because it's coming from this whole stretch of the leg. If you're seating, it's more relaxing, yeah? So can you still feel? You're still letting go. Let's do one more of your whole spine and just let everything go. You can just hang out here. Hold, doesn't matter if you can't touch the floor, even if you're here halfway. Breathe, let everything go. If you're standing, you can even shake out the arms. You can rock side to side a little bit. And if you're seated, let's take one more deep breath in. Exhale, engage the stomach and roll back up. Lovely. Good. So now, seated or standing, we're going to open out our chest. So we're putting our hands in the middle of our back. And we're going to try and bring the elbows back. Good. So they're coming back. And I'm sitting nice and upright or standing upright. I've got my hands in the middle. And instead of just bringing the elbows here, I'm trying to push them back. I'm opening out my chest, my pec muscles. Breathe. Take nice deep breaths. Smile, everyone. Good. And relax. Good. And the opposing stretch, if they're the same, to release the back now, it's as if I'm hugging a tree. I'm rounding out the spine. I want this curve. I want this rounding, this C-shaped. Chin is coming slightly towards chest. I'm opening out these middle vertebrae, lovely, that thoracic spine area. Breathing in and out, really opening out the back. Inhale, exhale, and relax. Lovely. We will do our feel good finale now. So our lovely feel good finish. All the workouts. You could do this seated or standing. So I'll try standing with some of you. I can see us standing. We're going to take a nice, big, positive inhale. Lengthen the arms. Breathe in positivity. Exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety, all away.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા શુભ વિચારો કરો. બારે શ્વાસ, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Good. Well done, everyone. Last one. Breathe in, big smile, hands meet at the top, down to your amazing heart center. We say Jai Jinendra, Pranam, Namaste. Excellent work. I'm going to ask you all to give yourselves a little round of applause. I'm going to take a little video, a little wave, a little round of applause. Well done, Mummy. I'm going to try and say as many names as I can. Mukesh Mehta, Nalin Patari, Bharti Mehta, Kumut Shah, Ranju Samaria, Lata Ben, Mukesh iPad, Varsha Pavishi, Lalita and Pramod Mehta, Prafula, Sunu's iPad, Kanu Doshi, Sejal Mandalia, Harish Sanghavi. Oh my gosh, there's loads of you today. Excellent work. Bhadra Ben, Kapila Patel, everyone, if you could now think, as I asked you at the beginning, okay, one word to describe how you feel now. Do you feel better or worse? Hopefully, give me a thumbs up if you feel better. So, Mommy, tell them in Gujarati, if you feel better, give a thumbs up.
હવે તમને કેવું લાગ્યું આ કસરત પછી? કે તમે એક શબ્દમાં એનું વર્ણન કરો ને લવીનાને કયો. હું કહું છું શક્તિશાળી.
Ah, very good. Gajendra's iPad, Dilip Doshi, Chandrakant, Aruna, Varsha Ben, Jyoti, Shirish Parekh, Sarla, Tatkila, Pushpa Shah, Chandrakant, Varsha, Wow, she's even dancing, Varsha, and I love it. Rajnikant, Kirit Batavia, Nalini, Chandrakan Uncle, Mahendra, Kapila Patel, Shirin, Surindra Nilam, Saroj, Ranjnivan, and Dhanvan are still clapping. Excellent. Natasha, Josna's iPad. I hope I've got everyone. Shirish, Parik, Kusum Panita, Meenakshi Shah. Oh my goodness, there's loads of you. Mahesh Shah, Gita Ben, Meenakshi, Latvia, Praveen Bhai. Excellent work. Okay, everyone, stay safe. Nimudoshi, well done. Nina Keshani, Mahesha, I think I've said everyone. Hopefully I can see. If I missed anyone, I'm really sorry, but you've all worked excellent, really hard work today. Stay safe, everyone. Stay moving. And thank you, Nut Nut, for this excellent lockdown schedule. We will be keeping these sessions up. So I look forward to seeing you all next week. Stay safe, everyone.
Thank you, Lavina.
Thank you, Mommy.
Lavina, Nishaben, that was as usual an excellent session. I'm sure all thoroughly enjoyed. On behalf of Navnath, all the participants and the Zoom team, thank you very, very much. My name is Nitin Savadia. કિશોર બાટવિયા, અનિકા બાવીશી, મુકેશ દળિયા, અમારા સર્વને જય જિનેન્દ્ર અને જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. As Lavina said, it is very hot out there now, so please do keep hydrated and above all, keep smiling. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jason.